Women demand equality with men, but God says no, because I maketh you man and woman, and you're both different, and that's beautiful because you work harmoniously together in my kingdom. I made woman for man, and vice versa. But I don't believe in the Bible, bro. That's the book of Genesis. I don't believe in that, bro. Okay, fine. Do you believe in science? Because here's the science. The science proves that men and women are different. Men and women show average differences in a ton of traits, driven by genetics and hormones and evolutionary pressure, stuff you can't ever change. Like men are taller and stronger, heavier, have better muscle mass, bone density, upper body strength. They have more fast twitch muscle fibers. Men have bigger hearts and lungs and higher hemoglobin than women. We're 40 to 50% stronger than women on average. Okay. Women often show better fatigue resistance and recovery in muscle context. Okay, cool. Obviously, a ton of other different characteristics. Men have thicker skin, literally and metaphorically. Different finger length ratios, cool. Cognitive differences. There are a ton of different cognitive differences between men and women. Spatial, visuospatial, men tend to outperform on mental rotation. Verbal, women have better verbal fluency. Men are better at math. Women are better at memory and perception. It's fine. It doesn't make anybody greater or lesser than. It just means that you can't treat them as equal. It means that if men have all these physical advantages over women, then you shouldn't be playing a man in a woman's sport. The cruelty of putting some mentally ill goblin out there to go beat up women. It's evil. And it also probably means that in extremely physical and demanding and high-stress jobs, you should be very cautious about who you're putting into those roles, no matter who they are. But you should certainly take under advisement some of the natural capacities and abilities of a man versus a woman in a ton of different jobs, like who's going to go down to the sewers and who's going to work these construction jobs and who's going to work the extremely scary mining jobs or oil rig jobs. There are just jobs where women are physically not strong enough. The average woman is absolutely not strong enough to do. Is policing one of those jobs? I don't know. That's what everyone's debating today on the internet. Montreal shooting leaves officer, civilian, and suspect dead. Okay, what happened? In Montreal, I thought there was no gun crime in Canada. I thought Canada was so liberal. No one would ever be killed by a gun again. Police officer was shot dead in Montreal on Monday. It's horrible, tragedy. I'm not trying to make light of it. Saying that you create these gun-free zones and these gun-free societies, and this stuff keeps happening. It's actually better for everyone to be armed. A very peaceful and polite society is one where everyone's armed. Anyway, the local officer this is the first time a local officer was killed in the line of duty in a quarter of a century. A civilian was also killed, and another officer was injured. A male suspect was shot and killed right away. Montreal police chief said they believed to have acted alone. Shooting began a busy part of the city. Historically, a large Jewish population. A witness saw a gun sticking out of a window, heard shots, and called police. But here's what happened, man. An officer was shot dead by the gunman. That's fine. But then a bystander was shot dead by the police officer, a female police officer. Suspected gunman neutralized by authorities following a Monday shooting that left a police officer and a citizen dead. Here's the sad part about it, is that the citizen was, according to all available video, shot by the actual female police officer who was hiding and cowering for her life. Obviously a very stressful situation. She just watched her partner get shot, but then she got spooked by an innocent bystander inside of a cafe. And according to all available video, popped up and shot him. A female cop just executed a random bystander trying to get away from the shooter. And when the real shooter came, she fled, leaving 2 people dead because of her incompetence. What the hell are we even doing allowing female police officers? This is the commentary on the internet right now. And there's multiple video angles showing this happening. I'm not going to show the video right now. You can find it online. There's rules against graphic violence and death. But feel free to go look. I mean, you can find it here. Breaking 911. This is a really big account. It's got millions of followers. and you can find the video. The video captures so much wrong with modern era. White man has hit some sort of breaking point, and he's shooting cops. Male cop was shot first. Girl cop completely useless. Bystander gets up to leave to get away from the gun, from the danger, and the girl cop shoots him because she's jumpy and freaking out. The girl cop runs at the first opportunity, even though the shooter is closing in on her. This is, of course, purely visible in the actual footage. Entire time, Star Wars people are rambling in some foreign language. You're living through the collapse. You should start acting like it. Ugh. Female cop executes a bystander at point blank range while trying to hide from a mass shooter. Countries that already banned most guns. What else can you say, really? It's all the facts that you really need here. It's a really tough look and a really sad situation. Obviously, female Montreal officer appears to have allegedly shot and killed a civilian during a shootout with a gunman. You can see it from multiple angles. It's really horrifying to see. And I mean, should you rethink based on the differences between men and women in certain roles, especially roles that are deadly? Woman shoots bystander trying to escape, immediately gets shot herself by the actual shooter as she's trying to flee. Women shouldn't be police officers, and it's honestly ridiculous that we've deluded ourselves into thinking they're suited for roles like this in society. Future generations are going to look back at us as insane ideologues who are unwilling to say the obvious because it violated progressive religious beliefs. That's exactly right. Our ancestors knew better, though. Horrifying footage of the attack in Montreal. Well, what is to be said here? Well, nothing more than what Sam Hyde has to say about this whole situation. Sam Hyde vindicated about female cops yet again. What an absolute S show. Female cop, male cop, the Parkland shooting, just remember that, the school shooting here in Florida. This is the kind of stuff that makes your blood boil because these officers who won't engage and who run away, like we pay them these handsome salaries, we train them, and then you put a gun in their hand and then you say, go get the bad guys, and they run from the danger. And then people get killed. In Parkland, it was a bunch of children. And they could have, that male cop could have stopped all the children from getting slaughtered. This female cop led to the death of an innocent civilian because of her jumpiness and being scared. And there are just some people that are not cut out for these professions. They are not brave. They are not strong. And I think it's okay that we say that. Here's Sam Hyde saying exactly that.
If you ever catch the eye of a female cop, hope you wore your bulletproof vest. Hope you got your vest on, man. I'm praying for you, unironically. You ever catch the eye of a female cop? Man, I hope you wore your vest. And I am praying for you because that gun on her waist at some point is going to accidentally go off. Okay? She's going to draw it out thinking it's a taser. She's going to have her finger on the trigger before she's ready to fire. She's going to do this because you didn't put your hands up fast enough or whatever. Something you did made her feel threatened. You're taller than her. She feels threatened for her life. She's a female. The only recourse she has physically is to shoot you. And I just hope that if you ever get pulled over by a woman, you're wearing a fucking bulletproof vest and a Kevlar helmet.